Hi there. Welcome to the Hallowed Cauldron. My name is Dakota. I am super excited to be here. I have been wanting to do this for a couple of years now, and I've made a few videos, and I have chosen not to publish them yet. I have some reasons why, but I think more important, I think it just wasn't time. It just wasn't time. And now that I feel that it's the time, the actual original intro video that I had made didn't fit. So now I'm starting all over again. So welcome. Pardon me. My name is Dakota, and the channel it will be called, or is called, I'm sorry, the Hallowed Cauldron. So I live here on the eastern coast of North Carolina, and I have been a practicing witch for well over 20 years, solitary. I do have formal, traditional, structured training, and I do have a small group here that I run. One of the things that I'd like to mention and sort of get out of the way is that I do own and operate a metaphysical store here in eastern North Carolina. But I want to make sure that you understand I'm not here to promote my store or to sell my store or to yap, all about my store, because that is not the purpose. The reason I even bring it up is because it's my job. It's what I do for a living. I'm fortunate enough to have a metaphysical or a spiritual store as my job, because it makes it great to go to work every day. I absolutely love it, and we have fabulous, wonderful customers. It's just pretty awesome. But I'm not here to promote or to sell my store. The reason I'm even bringing it up is because since it is my job, I'm sure that it's going to come up in conversation. I mean, and I just want to make sure that you understand that if you have a question about my store, then I would be happy to, to answer that for you. But I don't want to get on here and yap about the store. So, yeah, so that's that. A couple of other things. One is you'll notice that the quality of my video is probably not very good. It's hard for me to tell, but I am using my PC computer camera, and one of the reasons is because I'm really electronically challenged, and that was sort of one of the reasons why I haven't posted had started posting the videos from a year or so ago. I don't know. Everybody's videos look so pretty and shiny, and they're all clear, and the lighting is perfect and all of that. But now was the time. Now is the time for me to do my videos. So I'm just starting with the camera that is on my computer, rather than run out and get a camera that has better quality, etc., because I don't really know where my channel's going to go, or if it's even going to go anywhere. So I thought, well, let me just start with this first and see how it goes. And if I see that it's working out and I love doing it, and maybe you like my video, yay, then I'll get something that is a little bit better quality than this. The other thing that I didn't do for this particular video was edit it. And one of the things that I wanted to talk about in my introduction was why I didn't do editing. And here's why. So because I'm electronically challenged, I did do a lot of research over the years on how to make the perfect YouTube video, how to have the right lighting, how to sit the right way, how to edit, all of those things and the reasons behind them. And that your video shouldn't be any longer than 15 to 20 minutes because you'll lose audience, etc. I'm not on here either to try to, I don't know, I don't even know. Look, this is the truth. I don't even know. I know that people do make money off of their YouTube videos. That isn't why I'm here either. I'm here to just have fun. I'm here to network. I'm here to meet new people and, you know, and just discuss and grow. That's what I'm here for. So back to the editing thing. It really hit me hard. I mean, I had some aha moments. Not that it hit me hard, but it just really gave me this incredible moment where I actually sat in reflection, not meditation, but I actually sat with this editing thing for a few weeks because this is how much it hit me. One was, okay, so we're going to edit and we're going to take out little flaws. Maybe I burp or I clear my throat. I have allergies and they're kind of bothering me today too. So my voice is kind of raspy. My allergies are Eastern North Carolina allergies. And so those were some of the things that they were talking about, like to edit, you know, edit that out, or maybe you have a bleeper and you need to edit that out, or you use your hands too much, edit those out. And the other reason for editing things was so that you could, if you only have a 15-minute video, then you're not having these long pauses where you're trying to think of the next sentence that you want to say, where you're like, and, you know, trying to think of the next sentence. You take that out, and that gives you a couple of extra seconds longer for your video. And that's all good. I mean, that's all good, and that's great. But then, I don't know, it was as if, so I started doing that on some of the older videos, and I started editing them. Because I wanted to have a really nice video for my first video. I wanted to have a really nice video. So I started doing the editing and taking out, I do use my hands a lot, and so I started taking out some of that, some of the pauses, those types of things. I started editing those out. And all of a sudden, I had this incredible, I don't know, this aha, like this, it wasn't even an aha moment. It was just this incredible moment of like, what? Edit? I mean, I understand that in some videos you might have to. If you're doing an instructional video, like the YouTube tech videos, I wish they wouldn't edit those. I wish that they would really kind of give themselves those moments of pauses, because it would give me a chance to kind of catch up and figure out what they're doing. But here's the thing, like, we can't edit life, right? We can't edit life. I'm going to stutter, I'm going to clear my throat, I might belch, I might do whatever in real life when I'm talking to someone face to face, because that's how it works, right? I mean, if we could edit life, wouldn't that be the perfect world? And that's it. Edit your video so that you have this perfect video. And I went, wait a minute, I'm not perfect. I mean, I'm not perfect. What you're seeing today is who I am. This is truly who I am. This is how I move when I talk. This is how I talk. Apparently, this is how I sound. Although when I listen back, that's not how I sound to myself. People have seen my video and they like, yeah, it sounds just like you, but it doesn't sound like it to me when I hear it. So this is who I am. This is who I am. This is how I talk. This is how I move. This is what I look like. Some days I wear makeup, some days I don't. So the thing is, you know, life isn't perfect, and I'm not here to do a perfect video. I mean, I'm just not here to do a perfect video. So you're going to get what you get. This is who I am. And I am sure, I'm sure, as I move forward in the video or in the YouTube world, that I will probably learn how to edit and figure out why we edit. If there's an easy way to do it. But like I said, I just don't want to, you know, that's just, man, I don't know, like, we're not perfect and life isn't perfect. And so I'm not going to try to make a perfect video. I mean, I'm not. So that part I want to apologize for right now. I apologize for the poor quality because I can kind of see back a little bit that it's not great quality. Maybe it's the lighting, I don't know. And I hope that that will be better later on. But as far as the editing goes, maybe I will, maybe I won't. I don't know. This is just who I am. This is me. This is the real me. And so what you see is what you get. All right. Moving on. All right. So my channel, real quickly, the Hallowed Cauldron is the hallowed being sacred, and cauldron, of course. Well, the cauldron for me, it is sacred, and it is the holder of all magic, all knowledge, wisdom, inspiration, all of those things. I use the cauldron for a lot of things. We use the cauldron in our circle, in my group, and we don't just use it for a bonfire to stay warm, although it does keep us warm in the winter. But we use it for magical purposes, for magical intentions. However, my cauldron, I've also scryed in it. I've also used it for magic in that way, where I've had water in it and I've done scrying on a full moon. Man, that is awesome. If you've never tried it, you should try that, and maybe we can talk about that sometime. But that's really awesome to scry. I've used my cauldron with earth in it. I've actually dug up and used earth in it for ancestor work. And it is amazing. The energy and what comes of that is amazing. The energy that comes from that, is the magic that comes from that is amazing. So in my group, what we talk about and you know, our little consensus on the cauldron is that all the magic goes in the cauldron. All the things, it holds all the things. It holds, and we can even go a step further for those of you who you know, believe this or at least open to this, you know, the cauldron being the womb of the Great Mother, or the goddess, the universe, whatever label, whatever title you want to put on that. But anyway, it's creation. You know, it's creation. It's like all things, all magic, and we continue to put our magic and our intention into the cauldron. And so it's sort of all things. And that's sort of where I want this channel to be about, is all things witchy, all things magical, things that we do. I want to have discussions about things that we do. Do I plan on talking? I don't plan anything. It's just going to happen. I mean, I have some ideas of things that I would like to do, but I'm sure that I will talk about the Sabbats, because I'm a witch and I follow the year, or the wheel of the year, so I'm sure that we will talk about Sabbats. But you know, there's 101 YouTubers and videos on the different Sabbats, and some fantastic bloggers that write about the Sabbats, books on the Sabbats and the Esbats. I mean, the moon, you know, so I know that that's going to be part of my talk. It's going to be part of what I want to put into this cauldron. But I want it to be, I want to go more than that. I don't want to just talk about, like we just had Lunasa or Lammas, whatever you call it, whatever you would like to call it. You know, I don't want to just talk about the history of, because we can read a book, we can watch a YouTube video, all of those things. If you follow the path, then I'm sure that most of you know something about Lammas or Lunasa. I interchange the words, so I don't just follow one. So don't get in a panic. I don't just say it's Lunasa or it's you know, Lammas or it's, they're interchangeable, and I will talk about that in another video. Look I'm just making a list of things that I'm going to get to talk about later on. So keep you guessing so that maybe you'll tune in and watch another video. All right, so that's what it is. That's what the Hallowed Cauldron is all about. It's the sacredness of our magic and what we do that makes us witches, that makes us drawn to this path, whether you call yourself a witch or any other label. I do not. They're labels. You know, am I a witch? Okay, yeah, because I am, but I'm more than a witch. This is what I do. This is who I am. More importantly, this is who I am. And I'm going to put that in the cauldron. So that's sort of what it is. I will incorporate divination. I read tarot, and so I would love to incorporate some divination in there. All the things, and I'm just excited. I'm excited. We'll probably have a script, or at least have some bullets to follow next time, so that I will have, you know, at least a guideline. But as for my intro, I just wanted to play it by ear and see what came out of my mouth. You never know. And anyway, that's it. And I plan on having a video that will be out every Monday or every Tuesday. And hold on one second. I want you to meet somebody. Oh. This is Smeagol. Hey, he's huge. He weighs 22 pounds. That's why it took me a minute to pick him up. Anyway, thank you for that. I plan on having a video every Monday or Tuesday. Those are my days off, so that's going to be the best time for me. And I really look forward to doing this. I really hope that it goes somewhere, you know, that it takes off. And I just look forward to meeting people and sharing discussion. Constructive is what I'm looking for. A lot of negative, there's already plenty of that. I don't need any more. And I just really look forward to meeting you and discussing with you. If there's something that you want to discuss, leave it in the comments, and perhaps we'll have an opportunity to talk about that. And that's all I have to say this time. I know that a lot of my YouTubers that I follow have cute, quaint little sayings at the beginning of their videos and at the end. I don't have any yet, so I'm just going to end this one and by just saying thank you again, and I look forward to seeing you next week, and until then, peace. Thank y'all.